the busy lives that we lead, trying to get out in the morning and look good can be a real challenge. I'm really excited because we've got with me today Kathy Rupcic, who's a television makeup artist who I have had the pleasure of working with for the past couple of years. She's got some great tips to show us what we can do to look fresh and put together when we leave for work in the morning. So I'm ready to share that with you. Welcome, Kath.
Thank you.
So I'm really excited. You're always making me look the best that I can when I'm on camera, but in the real world, we want to go out looking our best too.
Right.
So I'm excited for you to show us, some quick tips that can make us look more awake and alive in the morning when we don't have time to do in a full face.
Right, exactly. And I think if you're thinking right away bright and fresh, then you're off to a good start.
Right.
So if you make that your mission, you can do it with makeup pretty darn quickly. Get out of the thinking, though, that you have to have a full face of makeup before you step out that door, unless you get up a good hour before and take time to do it.
And who has the time?
Nobody
and
does.
You've taught me that, because with these tricks, you can get out the door quickly and still look great.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I would say the first thing is do that, freshen up. Wash your face, moisturize.
Right.
If you wear an eye cream and get it on. So already you're off to a really good start.
Right.
Then we're going to spot check your face.
Spot check.
Yes.
Perfect.
First thing most women realize is it's all in the eyes. It's all in the eyes, So most shadow comes from the inner corner and is cast downward. So a big mistake, a lot of women take their concealer and put a big swatch underneath their under eye area and think they're conquering the problem, and they're not. They're a lot of the time creating another one.
Okay.
So aim for the inner corners of the eye. Let's go on this side. Pull it down a bit. Okay, just want to even you out there. And then what we're going to do is just focus on this area alongside the nose.
Really? So down alongside the nose.
Exactly, because that's where the shadow is casting. And by doing this, you're illuminating this area at the same time. Now, what you can do, balance you out over on this side as well. And I'm using my fingers because I know and love Margaret and I can touch her face. And you can certainly touch your own face too.
Sure.
Just know that when I work on most people, I do work from a palette.
Of course.
Now you can focus a little bit more in this area. So you're not over applying product under your eye area, which can just create a bigger problem. Blend that out really well. Now we've had a pretty full day of shooting here.
Yes.
And we're demonstrating, but Margaret already does have some product on. So we're just going over top of what's already there. Okay,
Perfect.
Now troubleshooting means take your concealer, or if concealer is just too thick of a product for you, use a good foundation that matches your skin tone and do it with that. Now look at areas of your face that tend to really stand out to you because they're blotchy or you've got blemishes, and cover them. Typically, this area in here has a lot of natural redness on a lot of people.
Right.
And whether you can see it or not, just kind of go there. Down the nose, nostrils are a typical area for redness.
And of course, hormonally, as we change and we age, hormones play a big impact on our skin.
They sure do.
And of course, application of makeup changes as well with
Yes.
those hormones, doesn't it?
Yes,
I mean,
it
you've been
does.
a lifesaver helping me learn how to deal with aging skin.
And there are so many products out there. There really are. And it can be overwhelming, but you get a good consultant, go to a store that has a good selection of products, and you will find the one that works best for you.
Right.
One thing we didn't talk about yet, and this is a good step. Before you apply your concealer, you can also consider something that is an illuminator
Okay.
for your eye area. And it is actually a pinky white color. It sort of combats the blue undertones in your skin.
Right.
And lifts and brightens the eye area, especially for those of us who are aging.
Yes. Gracefully.
So we
I
sort
might
of
add.
troubleshooted your face. If you've done a pretty good job, you don't have to put foundation on
Oh,
your
which is
face.
nice, because I don't even love the feel of foundation.
No, it can be pretty time consuming
Yes.
too. If you really feel strongly about not stopping there, then go to a powdered foundation. And I'm taking a pretty neutral one here. And just do a quick swatch over your face, just to sort of set it back, the shine, and give yourself a nice sort of smooth palette there.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, what about the eyebrows?
Okay.
I know that eyebrows are really, really important, and they can make a
They
big
are.
difference.
Yes, eyebrows are 25% expression to your face, and I always say
25%.
definitely go there. Pick yourself up a very good eye pencil And match the hair color of your eyebrow, not your hair on your head.
Okay.
I always like to start midway in the eyebrow, not here, but midway. Imagine a line going down the center of your eyebrow and just go there and fill it in. As opposed to coloring in every single hair in your eyebrow. If you do that, you're going to get sort of a blooming effect.
And that's not good.
No, it's not good. So just imagine that line going through your eyebrow. And then to sort of clean it up, take a clear mascara gel and just kind of pull that through. It adds a bit of definition, and you can actually lift your eyebrows a bit too. And all of that opens up your eye area, making it seem brighter.
Right.
Okay, quick swatch if you must wear eyeshadow. Not everybody has to, and you've probably, like most women, experimented with your face enough over the years to know what products you truly cannot go without, what works for your face.
Right, your favorites.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to give you a quick little application here of a very sheer, neutral, kind of brightening color. If you're someone who definitely needs some sort of a crease, I'm picking a very neutral, sort of tawny beigey color, and I'm just going to do a very quick wash in there. Just be sure to blend it out. Okay, we're going super quick here. Eyeliner.
Yeah, now the big question, eyeliner. How do we do this and how do we keep it steady?
Okay. Great eyebrow pen or great eyeliner pencil. I like to aim for the root of the lashes, and that's what I tell people to do, as opposed to drawing a line right on top of your eyelashes. 9 times out of 10, if you do that, unless you've perfected it, you get a bit of a space or a very harsh line. So I like to aim for the root of the eyelashes. And then if you do that, enough product goes above the eyeline, and it could give you a bit more of a natural eyeliner effect. I'm actually doing just little dots of color rather than drawing on holes.
So we don't have to have that steady hand to do the full line. Follow that root lash and it's going to work.
Exactly. Smudge it out a bit just to be sure that you don't have a harsh line. Eyeliner is another thing that you may have determined over the years whether your eye can take a line on top, on bottom, or both. Different effects on different faces can happen.
Right.
There isn't one technique that works for everybody. So if you're finding you're someone who needs to wear eyeliner underneath as well, go there. But it is quickly getting out the door, so just give yourself a few dots on the outer corner, usually. Is going to do it. Look up. And just blend it out. Okay, great. I'm applying our mascara now very quickly at this point. We've already done that too earlier today. Let's go to blush. Fresh, bright, well actually a very fresh neutral color that works on most skin tones. Smile and give yourself a smile, and that'll help you wake up a little bit.
That's right.
Too. There's the positive attitude kicking in. Okay, great. Okay, you're almost ready. I am going to tell you to take your little finger, just give yourself a little swatch of color there, rub it on your lips. And you might even be running out the door at this point and you're good to go.
Children in one hand, briefcase in another. Lip gloss on your finger, not while you're driving, because that's not good. That's why we want you to do a few things quick at home.
Exactly.
And on the way at the door, I love this tip that you've shown me to make us feel fresh, or even to stick in your desk throughout the day, is this.
A little bit of
this?
spritz.
A little bit of spritz goes a long way.
That's right.
What does that help us do?
This one's called a Fix Plus. Companies make all sorts of different versions of the same thing. It sets your makeup, but it also adds hydration to your face at the same time. And you'll find actually a little bit of the color comes back. That gets the blood flow going a little bit.
Fantastic. You are so, I learn something new every time we're together. Thanks for helping me to look the best that I can on camera. And also just day-to-day some quick tips so women can actually feel good, healthy on the inside and beauty on the out, because it helps with their confidence. I hope you'll join us again, Kath.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Love to.
Try these tips at home or perhaps in the workplace. Give yourself a spritz and get on with your day.